female reproductive system. The difference in female reproductive system from that of the male is that all of the female reproductive organs are found inside the female organism, more precisely inside the pelvic cavity. In this lecture, we will mention the physiological anatomy of the female reproductive system to have an idea what is going on during the physiological processes of ovulation, conception, pregnancy, vaginal delivery, as well as the female menstrual cycle. Let's have a look here. As you see here, this is the primary sex organ, which is the ovary, that is specialized in producing both the female gametes, the ovum or the eggs, and the female hormones, I mean estrogen and progesterone. The other organs in the female reproductive system are considered secondary organs because they do not have the ability to produce gametes or hormones, but they assist in or participate in the other physiological function of the reproductive system, such as the uterus, which hosts the developing embryo and the fetus later on, the organ of pregnancy, the fallopian tube, which transmits the mature oocyte from the ovary, and where is the conception, the spermatozoid occurs, the vagina, which forms both the birth canal for the baby during the delivery, as well as the site for intercourse. And as you see here, the vagina ends with the external sex organs, which are collected in the term vulva. When we have a look here, things are more clear and more well illustrated. This is the ovary, and as you know, ovary is a paired organ. This means that the female has two ovaries, a right one and a left one. This is the fallopian tube, and at the end of the tube, these are the fimbriae, which are finger-like extensions that accept or catch the mature oocyte in the process of ovulation and transport it through the fallopian canal by many means. One of them is the contraction of the smooth muscle of the fallopian canal, and by the movement of the fluid inside the fallopian tube. As you see here, this is the uterus, which is look like as P and is formed of many parts. This is the innermost part, is lined by epithelial tissue and called endometrium. These are the muscular walls or the muscular layer, which is known as myometrium, and the external layer, which is known as epimetrium and formed of connector. And this is the uterine cervix, which is histologically is different from the uterus by having a different endothelial tissue. The orifice or the opening of the uterine cervix is quite small, but it would be extended and getting larger during the birth. This is the vagina, which is also a hollow muscular organ, and is the site for the intercourse as well as for the birth canal. And lastly, we have here an image of the external sex organs, which are, as we mentioned, collected in the term vulva, which is composed of two labia major and two labia minor, which are folds of skin and connective tissue. This is the opening of the vagina, which is partially covered by the hymen, and here is the clitoris, which is a rich innervated organ and has a significant role in the sexual function of the female, and this part of the skin that is covered by here is known as mons pubis. As we mentioned before, the mammary gland or the breast are also considered a part of the secondary female organ as far as they participate in the lactation of the newly born baby, as far as they participate in the sexual act as synthesized organs.